everybody. What I'm finding really super dope about my altar to my ancestors is mainly to my grandmother, my mom, because I feel kindred spirit with her. We are almost twins when it comes to our talents and our mindset to build business in family. It's for me. It's about building generational wealth, not just finance, not just monetarily, but culturally. That's why I do what I do or believe in what I do. That's part of the root chakra in what I do. You know, I want to pass something along that's very rich to my ancestral line. Something they could sink their cells into and be covered in. You know, a rich cultural science that sustains them emotionally, mentally, physically, and financially. That's my inner constitution and intent. And I know that my mom had that in her. When I built her altar, before I built her altar, I was already talking to her. I talk to her all the time. I could feel her within me, like within my soul, like we're one, you know. And I don't know, I just really, I don't have to keep reiterating that. So I built the altar, and I was disappointed to find that there was lots of negativity that came through. And I wanted to take it down, and I keep looking over at it now. It's completely different energy now, but when I first built it, it was such nasty energy. It was very disappointing. And I had the sense that, you know what, I'm supposed to work through this energy. I'm not supposed to tear it down. And that's what I did. Firstly, I'm going to tell you the process I went through, the wrong things I did building my altar. One, I tried to mix it with my deity altar. That was a no. Two, I put her in the wrong spot. The placement of your altar makes a difference of the energy. I ended up putting her, I have one of her hats because she was a fashion designer and stuff. And I have one of her hats. I don't know if she made this hat or not. I don't think so. But she could have because she made stuff. And I put it over something educational, like a certification that I have. Because she loved an education. Like she had a degree in psychology, and she always wanted to get her master's. That's what she talked about all the time when she had dementia. She would be like, I'm signed up for school, girl. I'm about to go next week. And I'd be like, you are, girl? Okay, girl. You know, when I the couple of times I did see her, because I never really was close to my family, because my mother isolated me. If you guys know, my mother was well, she's not dead. And it's funny, I've been no contact from the narcissistic archetype in my family for so long that I consider my mother an ancestor now. Like, seriously, I was thinking about my ancestors, and I put my mom in the category. And I'm like, she's not dead. So interesting, though. So interesting. Okay. All right. So getting the energy straightened out, I was like, let me work with you. What do you want? What you need? Flowers? I gave her flowers. She's like, I don't like tulips. I want roses. She led me to get a rose because I got a rose for free. unexpectedly, I went to I worked this Valentine's Day party doing tarot readings, and at the end she gave me a rose, and I'm like, all right, here's your rose. I gave her a white candle. I put all types of floral stuff, river rocks, pine cones. I was just put anything. I did not like that energy, but it was still very muddled energy. So I woke up one morning and I gave her a tarot reading, and I saw that she needed help. I gave her advice. She needed help getting over and understanding that it was okay that her and my pop were no longer compatible, and that the karmic relationship was over, and she could move on and do the things and focus on the things that she's always wanted to focus on in her life. That she was no longer subject and held to a bond, even though she's very deeply saddened to move on. That was really troubling for her, and so it was coming through my altar. It was dark. I was like, this dread for this, it could have been sadness or something. Why did it have to feel so evil? It's interesting, the technology of having an altar. And then she told me, oh, I still need to get the white cloth she wanted me to get. She told me what to put on my altar. She was she was specific about a couple of things. She wanted me, I saw this bamboo, instead of the flowers, because I was kind of concerned about buying roses all the time. But I would do it, though, if that's what I needed to do. And I might do it sometimes, you know. There's this little small bamboo tree that I saw at my Kroger's, which is a grocery store for those of you who don't know what Kroger is. At Kroger's, it's funny, as soon as I walked in to get it, it was right on the edge of the table. It was like the only one. It was like a little bamboo tree amongst like all these Valentine's Day flowers and stuff. And I was looking around like, well, maybe there's a better one, and that was the only one. So she specifically told me to get it, and I got it, and she told me to get a white cloth. And I guess everything else was up to my own interpretation. Like, I have white candle, because that's the scents I got when I first built it. And I have like this big red clay pot full of water, and it feels great there. And then I bought like this small cauldron teapot thing. It's really cute. I really love all the natural colors. White, clay, brown, white, green. Only thing missing, I think is I haven't put the incense on there, but the energy feels so good. It's like almost like cool the way it is, but I will finish it out. After I gave her the reading, the energy cleared, and I also got a healing within my body, and I also got a deeper understanding that me and her share that same wound, that I tend to stay longer in relationships than I should, choose the wrong men, and just people in general, and to be in my life, they suck my energy, make me sad, are energy vampires. And it taught me that it's okay for me to go after what I want. Like, it gave me this clarity for my mission in my life, because it's about to make me cry. One of my questions to her was, why is my family so spiritually gifted, talented, capable, blessed above and beyond expectation with knowledge and art and culture, but just so trapped in like emotional trauma and turmoil? Why? You know, like, I'm like, But doing that reading for her just really helped me to see what I needed to do. It's like I knew what I needed to do from that reading from then on out. It was like we knew what we needed to do. And like, she's been sending me the most amazing jobs, things that I've wanted for a really long time, and giving me the power and the strength, and I also feel very comforted. Like, she talked to me, and she told me that she loved me and she's proud of me and that she's there for me, and I just see her face as like my grandmother. And it wasn't like the energy just changed up so much when I helped her. And also when I started giving her her food, her dinner last night, her offering, I had a dream that I pulled a parasite out of my ass, like a really long tapeworm, and it was really taking control of my life on the outside and the inside, and I pulled it out very easily. I didn't feel like it didn't. I wasn't like, I wasn't going crazy. I just kind of like pulled it out. I mean, before I pulled it out, it was taking over. I was worried about it. I didn't know what to do about it. It was chasing me. I was chasing it. It was weird. It was on the outside of me, and then it got on the inside of me, and then I pulled it out, and it went away. So interesting science, and thankful that I went through this. It's been like weird, but yeah, I haven't started burning my ancestor money, and I'm only going to do it because I know doing ritual over and over again, especially daily, will just intensify the energy. It's not that I have to do it. It's not that it'll just, it's penitence, you know. It's building a connection. Anytime you build a connection with nature in any type of way, with spirit, it helps you be more in tune. It's for me. I mean, people say it's for them, but I sense that why it's for our ancestors is because when we are attuned with them, they get a chance to basically have a life, you know, and basically even work our karma on another level. We'll have Dharma. You want to create Dharma. You want to do great deeds. You want to, good deeds, wholesomeness. You know, you want to help people. You know, you want to share your knowledge. You want to provide services that help people heal, and that you want to provide spaces of goodness that creates Dharma instead of karma. You know, where you're paying for and balancing out negativity, you are getting back goodness for goodness. You know, you want to have lots of Dharma, do lots of great deeds, like me sharing with you guys and me giving you guys free astrology readings. And I give a lot because for me, in my past lives, I abused my power a lot, and I have already worked through that karma, like maybe I don't know how many years ago. I can feel it clear. And then my ex-boyfriend, who's also very connected spiritually, he's an oracle as well, he told me, he was like, you cleared your karma. You know, I did. I worked it out. I healed myself, and I stayed down in the pits of hell to clear it out. You know, I really took responsibility for healing and clearing that karma out. And a lot of it is my pure intent to I truly want other people to heal. I truly want other people to get better. I'm glad that I was here. I'm able to help my grandmother. That's very special to me. And I hope that this message finds you well. And I know it's the right time for you to watch this, wherever you are in the world, and whatever time it is. Peace to you. Bye for now. Sounding like a knock on the door. No you.